Hey, have y'all seen the new trailer for Spider-Man Homecoming? Welcome to SCHMIEL Show. What's SCHMIEL Show? Oh, it's just your regular reminder that Japanese Spider-Man is the best Spider-Man. Just does whatever a spider can, man. Now that the PSA segment of the show is over, let's talk about work. That's some miserable shit, isn't it? Life, as wonderful as it is an inherently tragic thing. Yeah, there's lots of cool, awesome stuff, but there's a lot of just built-in misery to the thing. And work's a big one. I cannot tell you how many times I've seen this scenario play out. Some guy really needs money. Oh god, I'm broke as fuck. I need to fix this. I need as many hours as I can. Hey boss, give me as many hours as I can. And in this magical scenario, he actually gets those hours. Whoa! I know, it's too unrealistic. Just go with me though. And so now he's getting all those hours, and all he can think of all that time while he has those hours is, I want to go the fuck home. Looking for any excuse to go home early. Oh, wow, I guess no one's in today. Mind if I go home early? Oh, yeah. Or the boss comes around, hey, it's just not busy today. Anyone want to go home? So quickly, that same guy's gonna jump on that shit. And that's not a commentary about that guy, it's just... It's weird because we need it so desperately. And yet we really don't fucking want it. Hell, I'm that guy today. I'm broke as fuck. And there's just been no work available today, or much this past week. It gets like that a lot with holidays with my job. And on one hand, oh my god, I can finally have some time to relax. But it's not relaxing. Because as much as I don't want to work, I really need to fucking work. When you have a job, all you can think about is how much you don't want that job. And when you don't have a job, all you can think about is how badly you need a fucking job. When you don't have a job, you're miserable. When you do have a job, you're miserable. How are you not miserable? You're not miserable. Sorry, buddy. You don't get to be not miserable. That's not a thing. You gotta have one or the other. I guess the real truth of the matter is you don't really want work. You want to survive. I don't want to work, I want to live. And unfortunately, you gotta work to live. I only see two possible options. You either find a way to not hate not working, or you find a way to not hate working. You gotta find a way to not hate one of those. Well, that's not true. You don't have to do either. You could just wallow about in the inherent miserable bumfuckery of the whole situation. And most people do. Most people have to. That's why we focus so much on dream jobs. Because you're gonna have to have a job. Figuring out how a way to make not working not miserable is a lot harder than finding a way to make working not miserable. And dream job's a bit of a misnomer, man. I guess it depends on your dreams. When I'm talking about a dream job, I'm not talking about some magical, oh my god, this job's amazing. I only have to work an hour a day and I get paid $50 billion. I just hang out with whales for an hour. It's great. No, I'm not talking about that kind of dream job. To me, a dream job is just some kind of gig where I don't hate my fucking life for 8 hours a day. And I feel like that's a pretty low bar. And yet, it's still surprisingly hard to hit. I just don't want to hate my life 8 hours a day. Is that so much to ask? Yes, apparently. It's not really so much about finding a passion as it is about finding a way to just not hate your life. I don't know, I think wallowing in that shit comes easier to some than others. Or maybe just people have different levels of tolerance for different kinds of work. Maybe some people just stop dreaming. I don't know, I do think there are people out there that genuinely don't mind shit like restaurant work. I think somewhere out there there's some kind of person that doesn't find being a cashier a soul-crushing experience. But I'm not that guy. I know a lot of people aren't that guy. I don't think everyone has a passion. I think it's very possible to live your entire life and never find something you're passionate about. I think it's a very scary and real possibility. I'm not even sure if the things that I'm chasing are something I'm passionate about, if we're honest. But hope isn't about what you know, it's about what you need. And I need to at least try to find something better. There might not be something better. Even if I do achieve what I want to achieve, I might be just as miserable. I think that's probably a fairly frequent occurrence. That the thing you chase for 10 long years winds up not even being worth it at all. But the hope that it could be, the hope that it is, it's enough to keep you moving forward. And, you know, frankly, in life, that's enough to just keep that motivation to keep going forward. So there might not be a way to not hate your life 8 hours a day doing some bullshit labor. But I gotta hope there is. I gotta try to find something. The fact of the matter is, when you count the chips, misery's guaranteed if you do nothing. Although I suppose you could make peace with your situation, but I don't think that's really an option for myself, or for many people out there. But the other way, to try, to work towards something, to build a future for yourself, at the very least there's a chance. And even if it still winds up being a miserable fucking life, just a different, same misery, different job, I like to think that hope, if it is the only thing gained by trying, is an addition of value in and of itself. Ain't nothing else to do in life but follow your dreams, man. Honestly, the dreams ain't even that great or crazy. But maybe that's the thing about them that just gives you so much hope when you think about it. Well, damn, that got a little serious, didn't it? Got me some slack, it's like 4 a.m. Today I would like to recommend to y'all the world's best seafood. That's not a category, that's the name of the channel. I've recently been getting into like amateur food critics on YouTube. I think it's kind of really interesting, right? Normally you watch a Food Network show and people are like, oh my god, the food's amazing. Oh, I can't believe we went all the way to, Taiwan to try Taiwan the dish. That's a food. There could be a Taiwan the dish. I don't know, you go to Waffle House, you get a Grand Slam. Feels pretty fucking American to me. Yeah, the world's best seafood is this guy, I think he's like a photojournalist or something like that, but he travels all around the world, and his thing is wherever he goes, he gets like a really expensive meal, some like real kind of fine dining stuff, and he like critiques it and stuff. And I don't know, I think it's just really interesting watching this amateur dude show up at a restaurant and drop like $300 on a meal and just be very critical about the flavors of it and really kind of give you a detailed explanation of the food. I've been enjoying it. I have a habit of watching that kind of stuff when I'm eating my own like shitty ramen while I'm at home. I feel like it kind of elevates the thing, right? Do any of you guys also do that? Like watch cooking shows while you eat and just like vicariously imagine that what you're eating is as good as what's on the screen? I don't know. I like it. So yeah, it's kind of neat to see this amateur guerrilla food critic thing going on. I think it's kind of cool. That's what I've been watching today. I'll put up some videos around. Check it out if you like. I think I remember the one where he goes to like Jiro's. From Jiro Dreams of Sushi and tries that out. I think I remember that one being pretty interesting, so I'll try to include that. And subscribe if you want to keep hanging out with me here on the internet, man. Thanks for spending a little time with me. Have a good night. I'll see you around.